Soundtrack to the love we make. Let your love flow and shower us. Let your love flow and shower us.
Alright. Peace and love, y'all. Oh man. Well, so peace and love, everybody. I am on my way to church. Y'all, this morning getting ready for church was rough. It was rough. My mental has really just been kind of in a place since yesterday, since Saturday. And I'll go ahead and say this now. This video might not make it. Man. My mind has been in a place. I told y'all on like a prior video that it was like, oh, we're gonna do that this morning. Come on now. Do that. Alright, so I told y'all like on a previous video that and I don't even really want to keep referencing it, but I have to because I have to tell you where we are in time. I have to communicate what's happening, you know. I think one of the greatest things I can do for myself and for you all is to be honest, you know, to be truthful, and telling you about, oh my gosh, are they right? That thing is out the rim. Is that a Bro, this dude is riding his car off of the rim. Like, he is literally riding on the rim. On the rim. Rubber is gone. He got the caution lights on, but bro. Oh. Okay, but so yeah. I don't mean to keep referencing this, but you know, it's like I have to in order to give context and for there to be an understanding of what I'm attempting to say. This may not be a shared video again. This might just be something I need to get off my chest for my peace, for healing's sake. But I mentioned that there were two individuals from my past, and it's like they always come in twos. There were two specifically women from my past who I mentioned, you know, had reached out to apologize for how things were. tell the next person how they should feel or think about the situation. So I shared that was situations where people felt like they owed me an apology. Well, on yesterday, I was able to speak to a friend. And there was, I have spoken to this person over the years, you know, typically it's like once a year. Once a year there's either a text or a phone call. Pretty much once a year. And in a way it's almost become understood understood. I don't know. Let's go together. We understand that we're probably going to talk maybe once a year. Maybe once a year. And I mean, there was a period where there was years without a word. And I don't even remember how it popped back around. I don't know. Might have been like Instagram or Facebook that like I liked or commented on a picture once. Ended up getting a response, and I guess from that point it's been maybe once a year for at least the past couple of years, once a year. So with this particular situation, it was the opposite. It wasn't a situation where it was not a situation where they owed me any apologies at all. In fact, I had a 3-day period. It might have been maybe 2016 or 17, and that might have been the year that it started back. So it like there was no conversation before that, and it was one of those things that just kind of stopped. It died. It was cut off, but it was cut off by this person because of choices that I had made, you know. And at the time, I was still figuring my life out, you know what I'm saying? What the world? Get out of here. I was still figuring my life out, man. I didn't know what I was doing, and you know, being a foolish young man, I made some bad choices regarding this person. I can't name a single instance where this person ever did anything wrong to me. I can't. That's rare. That's rare for me. Like, just my experience with relationships. It was one of those situations where it was almost like it was too good to be true, you know? Like, I needed her to do something wrong so that she could be like everybody else. And she never did, man. She was really, really good to me. And really good for me. A lot of people might not understand this. They might not understand my feelings about this, or understand why I'm even emotional about it right now. Like, it's like, well, it's in the past. That doesn't matter. But in my world, it matters because I care about people. I care about how I treat people. I care about how I impact people's lives. And to know that this was a very good person that I played with. And it's not even a thing that it was like I intentionally was playing with them. It was the nature. It was the lifestyle that I was living at the time that I met her. It was how I was doing things. It was how I was rolling. And she comes in, and you know, I'm running a lot of plays at this time. Actually, you know, I'm being a young man, and I'm bouncing around and you know, living the bachelor life, and you know, living the bachelor life. Although there was situations I was involved in. You know, it had almost become sport. And I'm not happy about saying none of this, but I know I gotta tell the truth in order to be free from this. And this ain't easy to talk about. Yes, I want to say this to make sure people understand. Yes, I am married. Yes, I have a wife at home. But I'm telling my truth. It It doesn't mean anything against my wife. Like it's not that. It's me owning the man that I was or that I've been. This is not a disrespect or a slap to my wife. We're good. This is my past that I'm speaking on. My wife has no control or influence over my past. My past happened already. That's like me being mad about someone she dated in high school. That's none of my business. I didn't even know her then. Like, why could I go back and be like, oh, so what, you, like, nah, I'm just telling y'all currently, but I mean, this is past. But during that time period, man, it was like her, she was different. She was a good girl, and I knew what life I was living. And whenever we would spend time together, it was good, and it was always clean. It was always clean. Never nothing. Never nothing. The farthest it went, the farthest it has ever gone was a hug. And that's 100% truth. Like, the farthest it ever went was a hug. But I was very much interested, very deeply into her, but I was not a good person. And when I felt that it was starting to get serious, I just thought about, I knew the life I was living, and I thought about how good of a person she was, and I sincerely felt that I would bring her down. And so I chose to create an environment that would not be comfortable for her, because she really liked me too. So I chose to create an environment where she wouldn't like me, so that she would go and do something else and find somebody else that would be good for her. And y'all, this part one. I'm gonna end it right here because I mean, I think this some good stuff, and I definitely want to finish, but I'm at my spot and I gotta go inside. All right, peace and love.